How's it going, everybody? Togaspud here. Thanks for joining me again as we continue on with Vampyr. When we left off last time, we'd gone around and did a few little side jobs. We retrieved Milton's wallet. We created an anesthetic from household chemicals for Nurse Crane. And we spoke to Dr. Swansea, who told us to go help Lady Ashbury. We found out she was getting blackmailed and need to go and talk to patient in order to find out roughly what's going on. So we're going to go ahead and head over to the patient and find out what's going on with this blackmail, see how we're able to help, if we're able to help, and we'll keep going from there.
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from that Cadogan fellow.
Damn.
What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
Maybe I should tell her to shut up. I'll tell her to calm down.
Please, calm down, madam. I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you.
Not sure how we threatened her.
Here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse, or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have
Yummy.
irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round.
Okay, well, that was an interesting conversation.
The patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them.
Well, there's Pippa Hawkins. Let's go talk to her.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
No matter how you feel about her, Miss Jones deserves our help.
Who says I don't care for her? Hate is what keeps that old crone alive.
She could have been telling the truth about the mysterious man.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough. Who cares if a nurse finds some happiness where she can?
What can you
Let me guess.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Okay, so now we're off to find Dorothy Crane or Gwyneth Brannigan.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the nurses here?
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
And now to find Nurse Crane. After we get some opium. Where is she hiding? Let's check if she's upstairs. There's Swansea. Okay, no sign of her there. Let's see if she's outside. Oh,
Please, sir.
who are you?
I need help bad.
What's going on?
I'm Blight, sir. Mutant Blight. I've lost my mate. Can't find him anywhere.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed from the Pembroke Hospital. Please, calm down and give me more details.
Oswald and myself were both infantry, sir. We were en route for the hospital, but we had a disagreement. And Oswald ran off towards the canal.
How long have you been searching for him?
I can't go there. Too many rats by the water. Bucking rats. Can't stand them since the war, sir. Can't stand them at all.
Don't be ashamed, Mr. Blight. Many soldiers who survived the trenches suffer from musophobia. I'll see what I can do for your friend. I have all the information I need for now. If I find anything out about your friend, I'll let you know as soon as I can.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
Now get out of my way. Eavesdrop. Press V to activate your senses. If a citizen is behaving suspiciously, their heart will emit a distinctive glow. By looking at the citizen, you'll unlock a special interaction. Okay. So now I need to stand here to eavesdrop.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
Okay. Let's go see what this guy knows.
He's locked the door behind him. I need to find another way to follow him.
Okay,
This
where
man has
is
been
that voice?
savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
Yeah, there's a rogue scowl. There's a rogue scowl. God damn it. Heal up with some autophagy. Doing that, stunning the bad guys and drinking their blood is also a good way to give yourself time to replenish your stamina, because the enemies won't attack you while you're doing that. Let's use these. There we go. Let's check this way. Okay, we'll come back to this spot here. Because if you're roaming around and you hear someone crying for help like that, if you don't help them and you forget about it and wind up resting, then they'll be dead the next day. Yeah. Careful, the endangered citizen may not survive the night. Go check on him. God damn it, I ran out of stamina.
Don't want to die here. I want to see the sky, feel the fresh air.
Are you injured, sir?
Help me get out of here. I need to get out.
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd be glad to help you, but you must calm down first. Please, take a deep breath and tell me your name.
Okay, I'm Oswald Thatcher. Please, I need to get out.
Mr. Thatcher, your friend Newton sent me to help you. Do you remember him?
Yes, I do.
Good. Now leave this place and enjoy the cool night air. It's quite invigorating. I'm sure you'll feel better if you do.
Okay, you rescued a citizen. He'll return to his district the following night. Let's get around behind him and open this. And now we can go ahead and continue on. I saw a glowy. Yeah, so this fight's going to be a little bit more of a pain in the ass. Let's go ahead and heal up. And we'll use the mouse to get our blood back up.
What sort of creature is this?
Not sure what happened there. These guys are such a pain in the ass. God damn it. Okay, I need to heal. But I need to get more blood from him. There we go. Now do that, and he's almost gone. There we go. Almost. God damn it. There we go. Okay, that was cutting it pretty close.
Here's
There's that. If you are sick, if you have no money, whoever you are, wherever you're from, come see Dorothea and get help. No tricks, no charges, no questions asked. Just find Darius Petrescu's house and present this coupon. And then in Romanian.
some voucher for a free checkup in Whitechapel. What is Nurse Crane up to? I really must find her.
Yeah, let's go ahead and eat a couple of mice to get our blood back up. Unfortunately, it takes a little bit in between bites before you can grab another mouse. And there's no more mice. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we need to go to Whitechapel. Oops. Where am I? Okay, so the hospital's up here. Oops, no. So Whitechapel is over here.
I said stay away, sir!
You didn't say anything.
Die, vermin!
Oh, come on, damn it. I ran out of stamina and couldn't dodge. Yeah, I know I've been defeated. Okay, and unfortunately, when you die, you lose almost all of your blood. Okay. So yeah, I need to go this way.
Go back home, idiot!
Yeah, fuck you. Call me an idiot. mean, granted, you're right, but you don't need to say it. That's hurtful. Oh, yeah, I can let this guy know if he's down here. No, he's not. I was gonna let him know that we found his friend and rescued him, but... Enter at your own risk. Okay, now currently, if you look in the top left, I'm level 5. This guy's a pain in the ass. They have him at quite a bit higher level. Let's see if I can beat him anyway. Yeah, as you can see, that did dick all to him. God damn it. Yeah, one attack clears out almost all of my health. Yeah, I was screwed. That bite he gave me healed him entirely, and yeah. So I'm gonna have to find another way to go. So that's definitely something to keep an eye on, is the level difference. But in order to level up, you need to rest, but the more you rest, the more things will change with the districts. Okay, so we got this guy here. Got a brawler there. Hear a baby crying, but I've never been able to find out where that baby's at. And there's some money. Here, let's go ahead and try this. We'll go ahead and... Yeah. Remove you. Sure. That one's currently level 2, so it does do quite a bit more damage, but it also uses a lot more stamina to use it. So we'll take this. Shit, that's a two-handed weapon. Okay, there, machete. Oh, that one. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, see, I mean, guns don't really do a whole lot. I mean, you'd think that guns would wind up doing a lot more. God damn it. But yeah, guns are pretty useless for me anyway. I have seen some playthroughs where the gun was actually quite helpful, but yeah, for me, I don't use the guns a whole lot. And you can upgrade them to where your guns will deal quite a bit of stun damage, so that is helpful. But yeah, for me, it's just not worth the trade-off. Because I deal a lot more stun damage with my stake. Okay, come on. There we go. Gotta get out of this quick. These guys are a major pain in the ass. And I have to get through them in order to advance. Yeah, because there's a door that's locked, and the only way to get through that door is by going through these guys first. Gotta get my blood back up so I can heal myself a little quicker. That's one thing that's a little bit of a pain in the ass. It's like I could have snuck through and gotten around these guys for the most part. Gotten up here. But then this gate here would have been locked. I don't need to deal with them. But I do have to deal with them, and I also need to go through that gate that's right up there. And that's another, that one as well would be locked. I don't remember if that one there is locked already, but I know that this one here is. That's one that's locked until I defeat these guys.
Best stay back, sir.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Yeah, there are also bosses as well, like this one. There are fights that, especially if they're named enemies, like this guy here is Roger the Wall. I can kill these smaller guys all I want, but they'll keep coming back until I kill that guy. It does make things a little bit more difficult. Because like you want to try to get the smaller guys gone first, so then you could tackle the big guy. But the small guys will keep coming back until the big guy's gone. I need to go through this one.
Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.
Okay, so...
Fuck you all! Fuck it all! Stop it now, Albert, stop it!
Okay.
The wet boots will be proud of me.
So, yeah, this little icon here is for all of the hideouts that you can find. Come on, let me up there. Or not, fine. Guess we'll go to the safe house so that way we can save and see if we can craft anything. Oops. Grab the money. Okay. So let's see what we can craft. We have enough for one more fatigue cure. But that's it for that. However, now we're missing one common handle part in order to increase the hacksaw. But yeah, each level you can add on different things. So this one will increase the damage. This one will allow you to absorb blood anytime you hit. And it goes on so that way things can actually get quite powerful. Common revolver. So yeah, you can upgrade your guns and stuff. I do just because I've got, I'm able to. Go ahead and just do damage, I guess, whatever. And so, yeah, that's all that we were able to craft for now. Let's see. Yeah, all of these items are very good for getting the necessary items for crafting all of this stuff. Like now I'm almost able to create the cure for anemia, or the treatment. And we're getting closer to being able to do the one for the cold. And anytime you pick up extra items, or particularly ammo, or if you craft extra health kits that you can't carry, it'll automatically go directly to your stash. Which is another nice thing. You don't have to worry about, oh, I don't have any room, I can't carry it. Damn. Oh, damn. Yeah, I shouldn't have messed with those guys. I should have checked them first, because those guys were level 14 each. And that's one thing that it gets really hard, because I need to level up, but at the same time, I need to rest as few and far between as possible. So what's out this way? There we go. This is to get back outside. Okay, so after this episode, I'm going to go through and do as much of the side missions as I can and do all of the miscellaneous things to try to get as much experience as I can. And then when I start the next episode, I'll start it off with leveling up to show you what happens to the districts when you rest. Oh, yeah, I need the blood. There we go. That should suffice for now.
All your problems, as long as you have the money.
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to.
I mean, if he is trying to be all sneaky, it'd be pretty obvious that I'm just standing right here and watching what he's doing. Am I not in the right spot? I believe it's this one. Oh, okay.
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be for Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nethercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
Okay.
Let's talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
So I need to go up this direction.
Take a look. Don't be afraid.
For there is no protection against malevolence.
And there's Clayton.
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton Darby, reporter.
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel. But perhaps you could help me since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reed.
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
I'm afraid one of the nurses from the Pembroke Hospital may be involved with unsavory activities.
Ah, could it be Dorothy Crane?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious, never goes out, doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
He never goes out?
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
All right.
Goodbye, Mr.
Now let's go find that poet. After we find the mailbox.
You look so pale, my lord.
No, thank you. My dearest, most beloved children, I am so sorry you have not heard from me for a few months. The situation in London has been difficult. I know it may sound selfish and silly when you, my children, are still living in a country consumed by war. But there is also a war going on here in England, a war against poverty and against injustice. This is a war I intend to fight despite my advanced years. This is why I am writing to you today. I won't be coming back to Romania. That probably means I won't see you again before I die. Don't be sad, my darlings. You are grown up now, and you have children of your own. You know the sacrifice we sometimes must accept to make the world a better place. This is one I must make now, to feel useful one more time. I wish you a long and happy life. Kiss my grandchildren for me, and remember that your father loves you all the way from this cold, damp country. I am as ever your loving father, Darius Petrescu.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter.
And that right there is one of the reasons why you need to try to get as much information about different people as you can to leverage different conversations as needed. A small flower bouquet with a voucher for a free medical checkup hidden between the flowers.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Oops. I didn't mean to skip that.
Camellia, I know you work for Dorothy Crane. Please tell me about her secret dispensary. A stubborn and mute comrade. Nurse Crane and Darius Petrescu have been clever. Very well. Goodbye then.
Okay, that one's locked. See if I can remember how to get over to the poet. Mr. Nethercott.
The walls of your home will not protect you.
Alrighty. God damn it. It's one thing I don't like about this game. The camera likes to do that every once in a while. Shit. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Now autophagy and attack. There we go. I almost died again. Okay. Let's go find the poet. There you are.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really? Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nethercott, at your service.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu? Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
May I
Okay.
ask? I'm looking for Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious. But sorry, no, never heard of her.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
All
This
right.
is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Now we can get in and go find Nurse Crane. First time I played this, it took me almost an hour just to try to find the damn place or house that I needed to get to again.
Cheap price, good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
Because I wasn't paying attention to the big compass or anything. I was just roaming around trying to figure out where the hell I needed to go.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again? Go away.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Potter.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
And so, as with just about any place, they let you in, you rob it. Grab anything you can.
If you want to talk to Dorothea, you must go across the courtyard and take the stairs.
We've not been formally introduced. May I ask your name and occupation, sir?
I am Darius Petrescu. I'm here to keep snitches and spies away from Dorothea. And I also run this little print shop.
I know you fought for your country when it was occupied, Darius. Tell me more about it.
I know my days are numbered, and I know I won't see my homeland again. But I fought for Romania all my life, and I will until my last breath.
But Romania escaped the grasp of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. It's a free country again.
It is not the country I fought for. My homeland is not appeased, Doctor. And I still see a dark future ahead for my people.
How did you meet Nurse Crane, Darius? Why does she trust you?
I'm her oldest friend in England. Dorothea and I share many ideas about this country and about the country we left.
You mean occupied Romania, don't you? Even if not directly, I fought against your enemies.
Really? Then perhaps you have more in common with Dorothea than meets the eye, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
Alrighty. And keeping on par with everything else, go into a building, run around and rob it. Okay. And one of the other things, as well as for talking to all of the other people and other citizens and whatnot to learn tips, you also get Where is it at? Inventory. You also get these different letters and things like that that you can look at and read, and they will give you other information as well.
So, Mr. Hooks and Nurse Hawkins are an item. Those two have hidden their affections well.
And so there is some of the, good for you, just wait. There are some of the dialogue boxes that you can get, the ones that are, you have one chance. Some of them have no importance and it doesn't matter what you pick. Others have a great deal of importance.
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Raz Van Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Thank you, nurse. Anything else I should know?
He did lose consciousness this morning, but he's never had convulsions like these.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy? Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor. He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
Uh-oh.
I can't see. I must first suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
A dose of epinephrine, now.
Yes, Doctor. We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
Test my bedside manners.
And so that is one of the ones that, as I was saying, have absolutely no significance,
So what do I owe this courtesy?
regardless of what choice you make during that cutscene. I played through that scene
This is
and
an
done.
unfitting place for the illustrious Dr. Reed. You shouldn't be here.
Shut up. And I've done almost every permutation that I could think of in regards to which choices I
This one
made.
was getting better with the treatment. I don't understand.
Oh, shut up. And it made absolutely no difference. He died every single
I
time.
suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
I've come to put an end to this insufferable blackmailing, Dorothy.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
Okay, so this one right here is one that I would have to go through a bunch of different dialogues in order to find. And that one is to mesmerize her. You basically wipe her memory, but then she disappears. She appears the next day as a scout, an extremely powerful one that I died many times trying to fight.
No. Your place is here. Jailing you would be an even greater crime. So, here is my proposition. I'll look the other way on your little enterprise. In exchange, you will resign from the Pembroke Hospital and provide me with medical supplies when the need arises.
Dr. Reed! That sounds like a business proposition. My accomplice, then.
No, just a privileged client. My research may require the occasional rare piece of equipment or ingredient. I'll pay good coin in exchange, fair and honest, to help finance your noble endeavors.
We have ourselves a deal, Doctor. Good customers are always welcome.
Yes, Nurse Crane. We have a deal.
Okay, so now my mesmerize level is increased, so I can kill other people if I want. Yeah, that happens as well. If you don't do certain things up to the point, you can fail learning other hints. I'm not too worried about the hints because I'm not going to be killing any of the citizens. Or at least I'm not going to be eating them. They might wind up dying if I'm not careful. But for the most part, the hints aren't all that important. There are some story aspects involved in it, but I'm not too worried about it. Alrighty. So now we keep going. There we go. That's these two out of the way.
See those fancy clothes? This one's a top.
Come on. Oh, come on, damn it. I'm not sure what that was. Game's lagging a bit, but yeah, see, as long as these guys are here, I'm not able to get out. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. So I was gonna go ahead and head back to Lady Ashbury and end the mission before I ended the episode, but as you might have seen, the game started lagging out a little bit. So I'm gonna figure out what's going on there. Before I go back to Lady Ashbury, I'm gonna go ahead and go around and do all of the little side missions and things that I can to get as much experience points as I can, like I had said. Then in the next episode, what we'll do is we'll rest, level up, and then go and finish the mission and talk to Lady Ashbury. So this is Tokus Bud. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like this video, consider leaving a like, comment, or a suggestion for a game you might like me to play down below, and I will see you in the next video.